Hello there, didn't even see you coming. What's that? Your missus upstairs, not feeling too good? Don't worry, Uncle Joe's here and he's got a perfect plan for you. This week we're going to be talking about snack attack. Now suppose you're wondering at home thinking, what on earth is a snack attack? Well, a snack attack can be absolutely anything you want, as long as you're onto two main vital ingredients. And what's that? That's right, you guessed it, it's brown bread. I don't mean that you have to be dead, I actually mean 2 pieces of bread. So, you've got your 2 pieces of bread. Now, the next bit is the hard part. It's up to you what you want to put on there. So I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can slap on that piece of bread. Cabbage, whipped cream, cheese, horse supplements. But either way, whatever you choose, we're going to concentrate on a lovely bit of bacon. Can't beat that now, can you? Right, so here's your bacon. Now don't be worried if your missus doesn't even like bacon. Don't forget, you can also get turkey bacon, which is exactly like bacon, except without the pork in it, you know what I'm talking about? Now don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, when you're making a snack attack, it can turn out to be quite unhealthy. So let's try and be extra healthy today. And we're not going to fry our bacon, we're going to grill it. So it gets extra nice and crispy and extra nice and healthy. So now your oven's on, what are you going to do now to prepare? You guessed it, of course. Get your bacon. Now you see all that lovely stuff there? That's actually not very lovely at all. It's called fat. And we don't want that because we're going to try and be healthy, you know what I'm talking about? Now, to cook the fat off, what we're going to do is use one of these. Now these are very sharp and very dangerous, so kids, if you're watching at home, make sure you get your mum or dad to help you. But then again, if your kids are making a bacon sarnie, who are you making it for? Because you shouldn't have a missus upstairs. Right, so you've cut your fat off. Now I suppose you're wondering what to do with all these bits of horrible bits of fat. Well, my advice is to tell them to sling the rook. Now go on, get out of my house. So, with your bacon all ready to go, slap it on the grill and get it under the oven. Cool, blimey, I almost forgot to tell you. Now remember, when you're handling your bacon, remember, uncooked bacon is uncooked meat, and that can leave lots of germs being left around the place. So make sure you give your hands a jolly good wash after touching it. You know what I'm talking about? Beautiful. Now what are you going to do while that bacon's frizzling away? Don't even think about going to have a nice lie down on the sofa. It's time to discuss one of the most important parts of this snack attack challenge. Condiments. Now when it comes to condiments, you can choose absolutely anything you want. You can get a selection of condiments from around the world for all I care, but we're going to keep it nice and simple. Don't forget, the missus upstairs not feeling too good, so here's what I recommend for you to put on your snack attack. Tomato sauce, salad cream, barbecue, garlic mayonnaise. So as you can see, there's quite a large selection to choose from, but my advice is to stick to Uncle Joe's favourite, and that is HP brown sauce. Now you all know what HP stands for, don't you? Houses of Parliament. That's right, it's from London town. Well, I don't know about you, but that looks ready to me, so it's time to arm yourself with one of these bad boys. So you've got your bacon, now what's missing? That's right, your toast. Now as some of you might be aware, we ain't got a toaster, and that gets right up my nose, that does. So I'm going to get my bread and bung it in the oven for a couple of minutes. But as for you lot, I'd use a conventional toaster. 2 pieces going right in. Now while that's getting all nice and toasty crisp, get your butter out ready from the fridge. You know what I'm talking about now, don't you? That looks perfect to me, so I'm going to get it out now and give it a right good spread. So now it's time to butter that bread. Now the best part, add your lovely bacon. Now it's time to add your sauce. Now don't forget, you can use any sauce you want, but I'm sticking with HP House of Parliament London sauce. Now I know what all you lot are saying. You're saying, Uncle Joe, that's just a plain bacon sarnie. Well, don't you be thinking that, because now it's time for Uncle Joe's secret ingredients. 1 clove of garlic. That's right, I bet you all thought I forgot, didn't you? Well, don't be ridiculous. Now what I want you to do is be very careful and give it a good old chop and sprinkle it over the top of the bacon. Absolutely perfect that looks. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look how scrumptious that looks. I bet the missus can't wait to get her teeth stuck into it when she sees it. In fact, I think the missus won't be feeling too good for the rest of the week when she knows how good it tastes. Anyway, I'm going to give that to her, so you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon next time for another special of Cooking with Uncle Joe.